Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the latest episode of System Link, this time for Wednesday, the 10th of September 2025. I am your host, Jonathan Garrett from Burly Media, joined as always by my co-host, Mike Hazelton from the Xbox Guide. Mike, how are you doing?
Yeah, really good. Thanks, you?
Yeah, feeling good, feeling crispy. Got quite a few bits and pieces to go over tonight. We were kind of doing our show prep and seeing that actually it's been a bit of news, even just in the last 24 hours. It's been quite a busy couple of days. And we've got now a slightly different addition to our show, to our running time. We're going to have some really super quick fire news beats that we're just going to rattle off really quickly, and then we're going to get to our main headlines. We're also going to be deep diving into a reaction of the Jump Space early access details that have been announced. This is our Space of Thieves dream come true game that we've been looking forward to for so long. If anyone hasn't seen it, please do consider checking it out on Steam. I think it's going to be something that should be very hopefully really exciting for a lot of people, with that million wishlist milestone that the developers just hit recently. It's really exciting. And then Mike and I are going to close out tonight's show playing some Helldivers 2. So there's lots of jolliness ahead. Let's get into just some quick fire news beats, just so we can cover some stories that have happened in the last 24 hours or so. Xbox have announced a Tokyo Game Show stream featuring games developed in Asia. So they specifically cited that in their announcement, which is really interesting. You know, we've seen them dip a toe a lot into that market, and then sort of their actions in terms of their studio support and cancelling games don't always match what they say. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Rematches crossplay is finally live. They did it. They finally figured it out. I know, Mike. Can you believe it? We actually got it, 8 weeks after launch. Starfield's DLC 2 is being teased right now. There's a few little rumblings around the Terran Armada being added to that, so there's some interesting stuff going on there. And Nintendo have announced a Direct for Friday. I've lost track of the number of people that leaked this one. I'm not sure quite where we're at with that. 60-minute Direct, so they're going for an hour. I'm expecting, rather hoping, something from Metroid. We get maybe a date for that. They've said that it's still this year. Kirby Air Riders is their next big first-party release, but apparently Metroid is still cooking and coming for this year. That is going to wrap it up just for our quick-fire news beats. Let's get straight into our main headlines. Kicking off something that has been a stalwart, a staple of so many of our Burly Bird live streams, shout out to Stephen Murray, is the final Season 8, which has been, according to the Discord, getting slammed right now. They've had to up the server capacity because there's been a really good influx of new players here. And we got a bunch of different launch details. Now, Mike, I want to just quickly mention straight away with this how much it stings some of the nerfs that have come into play this season. Specifically, I feel like they looked at our usage, they looked at our stats and went, no, that's quite enough, fellas. The winch, which is my favourite specialisation for the heavy class, has had its cooldown increased, and probably the most egregious, the biggest hit, is the change to the pike, which they said was too effective in their developer notes. How are you feeling about that? How are you feeling about these balance changes?
I feel good about the winch claw, bad about the pike. I think
it's funny because actually I feel great about the pike, but I'm really upset about the winch claw. It's tough.
I think it's funny because both you don't see loads of people using them, but I guess they have metrics which show that people that use a winch claw are really good and people that use the pike are really good. So maybe it's just biased statistics there.
It is. They've seen enough of our streams of Stephen Murray to go, that is enough. That we need to stop this. We need to rein this in.
The pike stuff, I think, is focused on reducing its effectiveness at close range, which I'm quite okay with. Like, normally if I kill people at close range, it's because I've stolen one of your kills rather than because I've done the damage myself. And the winch claw, reducing the cooldown. I don't think I've really seen you use it like one after the other quickly like
no,
that.
Not at all.
Normally, if you missed a shot, you just have to go back to your shotgun.
Yes, absolutely. And actually, when you look at the pike as a weapon, where it's it's a scoped semi-auto rifle, you would anticipate that, or at least I feel like their design intent was that it was a sort of a medium to long range weapon. So that is a reasonable thing. And of course, there have been many instances where perhaps the winch, particularly with like winching objectives, perhaps might be a little bit too quick on its cooldown. So it's reasonable. It just stings because it's obviously stuff that is in our primary loadouts. The big standout feature this season, there's a lot of quality of life stuff going on with some new stat screens, some predetermined sort of play style loadouts, which I think is going to be great for onboarding. Seemingly, the player count seems to be strong enough to have had the servers take a hit, which is always kind of a good problem for them to have. The standout feature for me, though, is the continual iteration on the destruction tech. That seemed to be the standout moment from the trailer. Pretty crazy. The upgrade to this. I didn't realize, how objects at the moment they'll cause little sort of superficial bits of damage, but they'll eventually.
Well, they literally bounce off. So like the crane, especially the crane drops on that map, and it will go like.
Yes.
It doesn't look good compared to how the rest of the destruction is done. I think really fair play to the developers for a game that, like, I don't want to say it's reaching the end of its life. I'm not sure if it is, but it's been going quite a while now that you wouldn't expect them to be introducing features like this unless it's like Fortnite or
of course,
COD or something. Where they expect it to last 5 years plus. They've also added in, I think it's in beta, like an instant replay feature, like the kill cam.
Very cool,
basically, which is similar. Like they've obviously been putting a lot of development time into this, something that possibly won't get new players in. I don't think the new destruction will particularly get new players in. It's like you say, improving the experience for current players. But they were saying they were working on it before the game even called the finals.
And it's an interesting thing, like a technical hurdle for that, because they're having to dynamically sync up with a live replay all of the destruction and physics that happened in that moment, because anything could be in the shot. So it's a pretty impressive technical feat that they've been able to do this. And I think maybe at face value, like you said, with new players, it's not going to necessarily attract them in. They may not also appreciate the technical hurdles. A lot of people just think that's a kill cam. But actually, what they're showing with it is a really impressive problem that they've solved to get this thing working.
I think I'm actually looking forward to that the most, just because I'm really curious to see people's play styles. I've seen your play styles, Stephen Murray's play style, and that's about it. So
let's open the floodgates.
Yeah, exactly. I need to see what people are doing, how they're killing me from across the map with their SMGs.
For sure, yeah, we want to know why that SMG just fires bullets in a straight line. What's going on?
Which you're going to be doing soon as a medium. Yeah.
Well, that P90 is winking at me for sure. Game with Passion coming in on YouTube chat. Great to see you, bud. So just circling back again, just really quickly to the destruction. The thing that was real again, that sort of did a side-by-side moment where you showed like a building being like sliced in half by the crane, and also there's some of the suspended structures being knocked down and then crashing through the roof. You'd see instances in the previous seasons where if an object hit something fast enough, like it would kind of bounce off it, but it would cause like a roof tile would collapse, or there'd be a bit of damage. But it wouldn't sort of continue perpetually on. It would just sort of bounce away. It's unbelievable, actually, when you really think about it, the amount of effort that must have gone into making this work within that engine and still have it perform, still have it run smoothly, and, melt the servers a little bit in its first instance, which is crazy.
And it's interesting as well, because I feel like there's no way they put the effort into this unless either they think the finals is going to go on for years and years to come, or they've got other games in mind that will make use of this technology.
I'm wondering if it could be
really exciting options.
I'm wondering if it could be a little blend of both there. That would be fantastic, right? They're incubating new tech within their current live service game, whilst also trying to, ensure that it carries on and it still has its audience and finds its way. I agree. I think it was very unlikely that you'd want to invest, especially the live replay. I don't think you'd be investing this much if this thing was going to wrap up with Season 9, after this current season. Game with Passion, I want another final session so I can annoy you guys with my light invisible build. Everything I'm going to do between now and Burly Bird Media's next squad session is coming up with countermeasures for you. I'm going to figure that out for sure. Really exciting time for a game that has been a staple for us for so long, and it's easily my favourite competitive shooter of this generation, no question. There's no comparison for me. And we're, as we've talked about last week, and we alluded to the fact that for you and I, we're entering a busy period with our platters. We're going to be reacting to the Jump Space news in its early access, but of course Arc Raiders also from Embark coming out at the end of October. We're entering a busy and stacked period, which is very exciting. We'll looking forward to diving into that new season. Xbox have announced another ID at Xbox Indie Selects Demo Fest. Now, I know, Mike, there are a few bits and pieces in here that caught your eye. I'm definitely intrigued to give Yooka Replay a go, because I'm very lukewarm on that game. And I love a platformer. I love a 3D platform. That's a genre that really tickles me. So I am curious to see, they've done some work on the animation, apparently, and certainly the visuals have had a bit of an overhaul. Is there anything else that kind of stood out to you from the Indie Selects that's kind of caught your eye?
Yeah, I agree on Yooka Replay. Like, I wasn't particularly interested in it at all. I felt like I'd had my fill, but knowing that it's there and I can try it and see the improvement, because there's a lot of quality of life improvements in the controls and things that might. I didn't complete it. I got maybe halfway through, I think. So I'll definitely be trying that. There's a game called Dead Reset, which is by Wales Interactive. I don't know if you've played any of their games. It's like live. A lot of it's live action. They've done a lot of live action horror games where you're kind of choosing your path through. And that one was interesting just because they've got like normally you have to make the decisions quite quickly, but they've got like a streamer's mode where it removes the countdown so that your people on your stream can make the decisions for you, which I think it would just be quite a cool idea.
That sounds like a dungeon master coming up.
Exactly.
Yeah, great.
There's Tormented Souls 2, which is like a classic Resident Evil kind of game. Yet another Zombie Survivors, which is like a zombie themed Vampire Survivors kind of clone. There's an interesting sort of Zelda style Link to the Past game called Mina the Hollower, which looks really good, and people are kind of going crazy for that one. So I think that's probably the must try if you're gonna pick anything, and I'll be downloading that and trying to have a go maybe before next week's.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd be nice to do a little follow-up, share some impressions from that. That'd be great. Indiana Jones dropped its first, well, currently first. We don't know if there's any more coming, but I would imagine it'd probably be more likely we'll get a sequel before we get any more DLC. Indiana Jones with the Great Circle, The Order of Giants has just come out, and what I'm seeing, generally speaking, from people is that it is equally well presented. The general sentiment seems to be that it's visuals, really well designed in terms of the art style and the visuals, and the story is really enjoyable. But generally speaking, people are sort of complaining a little bit about the length. It feels a little slight. It's a tricky one because this doesn't feel like something that was cut from the main game. It does feel like something they have created since. It doesn't feel like they just held back on this. And it's whether, given that actually Indiana Jones is a slightly longer game than people I think expected going in, I wonder if that had maybe recalibrated some people's expectations to what they hoped maybe the DLC was going to be. But generally speaking, seems to be quite warmly received. I do think we're going to see a lot more Xbox first-party titles follow the model that Gears 5 established with Hivebusters, where you have the game in Game Pass, and then the DLC is then their money maker, and they're getting that as an additional revenue source. I think it'd be very smart for them to continue leveraging that approach, but not sort of universally liked. I think here, again the big criticism being the length, but just nice to see this game being supported. It's something that my wife and I have been playing. And have sort of we're very late to the party with that one, but really enjoying it. So haven't tried it yet, so something we're going to get to in the future.
Yeah, I think maybe similar to the Starfield, was it Shattered Space DLC? Just I think wasn't as long as people were expecting, but again, the problem is, as we've talked about, I think on this show before, people equate value and length as the same, and
right.
If you think about like the length of Starfield or even the length of Indiana Jones, and then work out how much you paid per hour played or something, and then
it's just such a false equivalency.
Do that for the DLC, it just doesn't work.
No,
but
exactly.
If you've completed the game and you're looking for more content, I feel like you'd be happy to spend $20 on DLC.
Yeah, especially if you haven't had to buy in. It's just part of your sub, So I think it's a nice low barrier of entry there.
There is just, I don't want to derail things, but there is. I personally feel slightly reluctant to pay for DLC when I don't own the game, like if it's on Game Pass. I guess for first-party games it's a bit different, but we talked about Still Wakes the Deep, the DLC for that, and I know if I buy that DLC, the game might drop out of Game Pass, and then I've basically got to buy the game
in order to access the DLC you already own.
DLC, which is a difficult one. I don't really think there's a way around that, but
no, not particularly. I mean, it potentially an edge case. It's probably quite rare that would happen, but that definitely is something that could happen. Certainly with something that's very single-player narrative-driven, you'd expect that to have a finite contract on there that would, eventually expire. So, a tricky problem there. Completely opposite of any kind of problem, though, is Hollow Knight Silksong absolutely breaking Steam and various storefronts with its purchasing downloads. I'd love to see where this game's at in terms of sales right now or concurrent player count. I've never played the original, and I know that there is a lot of people that are just feverishly excited about the fact that this is now finally dropped. And also, it'd been so long since we knew about a release date or even a release window that I actually feel like when this thing re-emerged, when Xbox were talking about it being, Silksong's going to release this year, Game Pass Day 1, it suddenly went from that announcement in Summer Games Fest to it's out. Like, the turnaround ultimately was actually quite short from that reveal to its release, and it seems to be just people, if anything, I don't think they've gone in surprised that it's difficult, that it's a real challenge, but the reviews have been so positive. It's just the sales reception and the way that this has blown up. So exciting for this team to be able to have viability moving forward, and clearly it's resonating. Clearly it's found its a very, very excited and hungry audience.
Yeah, I've got it downloaded. I need to find some time to give it a go, but I'm definitely going to try this one. Like you, I didn't play the previous one somehow, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's a big old gap. It's in my forever backlog, and it will certainly be revisited probably years from now, but I will get there. Finally, we have something that was probably I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put this on record that Dead Island 2 was my best surprise of this generation so far. So whereas, I've got some unequivocals like the finals being, my top shooter, Dead Island 2 has no business being as good as it is. And I played through the entire thing start to finish in co-op with my friend Jason, and we had a blast playing this. In fact, we actually did some 3-player co-op sessions with our friend Dale, and man, what a good time Dead Island 2 is. 20 million copies sold now, which for Dambuster to take this on, they are the third developer that took on this project after it had languished for years in development hell. And effectively, they had to kind of reboot it, especially within its third iteration. Absolutely had no business being as polished and as enjoyable, as narratively cohesive as it was. Given the success that the Dambuster acknowledged today, they very openly stated, we're cooking up what's next. We're not being specific yet, but I think it would, given that this has already had some quite meaty DLC for it, I think it's very reasonable and understandable to assume that Dead Island 3 is in fact on the way and is certainly being teased, which is really, really exciting. This is definitely one I've got my eye on. I hope they hold it back for next gen. I hope we let this cook now for a couple of years. I think it'd be really great to see this be like a launch title. I'm kind of thinking Dead Rising 3. It was giving me that 3 or 4. I forget which one launched with the Xbox One.
I think it was 3.
I think it was 3. I need a live fact check. But it's got that kind of vibe for me. I think this would make a fantastic kickoff to the next gen as a third-party title. Very excited to see where this goes. This is definitely on my radar, and I had a blast with Dead Island 2. So yeah, very much looking forward to this.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, just nice to have some good news from a developer that isn't a huge, AAA powerhouse. Just seeing some We've good news.
We've seen Dambuster here, find an incredible sales success. The World War Z team, I've completely forgot the name. Saber Interactive, there you go. They've had a 1-2 punch this gen. World War Z continuing to be supported with DLC years after launch, still got its player base and done really well. But of course, Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2. Really great co-op game that I've played and had a great time with. Continuing to be supported. It's just announced its year 2 roadmap. So again, these smaller devs that you don't perhaps see as prolifically as others, finding success, finding an audience that they're really connecting with is only a good thing. To balance out what's felt like it's been a bit of a slog. It's been a bit of a relentless trudge through all these closures and cancellations and staff cutbacks. It's just a nice bit of good news. We are now going to be doing the thing that I've been most looking forward to for tonight's episode, which is a little bit of an unpacking of the dream game. It's Space of Thieves. It's Jump Space, formerly Jump Ship, and due to a copyright entanglement. They had to do a rename. I actually think Jump Space sounds better. I'm quite happy with that new title. We're going to be going through their various announcements in terms of price and their roadmap and what we're sort of anticipating. It's going to be something we hopefully stream very soon. We'll be back shortly with our reaction to Jump Space. Jump Space, Mike. It's Space of Thieves. It happened. I look at the footage and you see like the flames. It reminds me again of, you getting your water bucket and Sea of Thieves and putting it out and getting your wood plank and filling in the holes. You extinguishing plasma fires. Extinguishing plasma fires, and you can tell I'm fired up. And of course, for me the big thing that I think these guys have understood about what this game should be is that it's PvE. It blends first-person shooting and the ship combat. You can both be in the ship and out. There's zero-G combat as well. And it's mission-based. There's procedural elements to it, but it is crafted. It's mission-based. It's got a campaign that they're going to steadily expand over the course of multiple chapters. They're not referring to them as seasons. It's not live service. But over the course of early access, which they said they want to last for several months, perhaps more. So I wouldn't be expecting a 1.0 release of this until 2026 at the earliest. It's just ticking every box. I'm so excited to see this thing come together. And I had an opportunity to play the demo. I know I've mentioned this before, but I got about 30 seconds in and just stopped because I was like, I'm ready. This is what I want.
I watched. I think you probably showed it to me. I watched the like a developer walkthrough. Mm-hmm. Must be over a year ago of the game, and they were on like I feel like it was like a deserty planet with some caves and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's kind of all I remember.
That's right.
But I didn't see any of like the ship internals or anything, and I haven't looked at anything on it since seeing that video because I want the kind of the first feeling seeing the game to be natural, which was similar to Sea of Thieves because I think the first time we played the Sea of Thieves alpha, I had no idea what to expect, and I almost preferred the alpha to the final game just because of that surprise and the wonder of being in that world, and it kind of wore off after a while because I feel like naturally in Jump Space that it's going to be so much more diverse, the stuff that you're doing. Sea of Thieves really relies on that one premise of you're on the ship and it's really satisfying to the waves look great.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of when you get into the stuff like combat, it really doesn't hold up very well at all. And on the PvE bit, like again, Sea of Thieves, you could be having such a good time, and you get into combat, and you think, "Oh, this is really cool." We're firing cannons at each other, and then it gets to a point almost, unless some people are good at Sea of Thieves combat, and that isn't us. We get like halfway through maybe a combat session, and then you start getting griefed and people just kill you, and you respawn and they kill you and your ship sinks, and then you respawn on another island, and then it's like that's it then.
Exactly. It's so exciting for this, I think, to be not multiplayer, for this to be co-op and PvE. That's not to say they couldn't add a mode. I could see a competitive mode of ship combat easily being added to this. That could be really interesting. But as a mode, as a sort of like Sea of Thieves arena mode, I kind of wish they'd kept that separate. That we had just a PvE world. It maybe was too big a scale for it to just be AI. Which, don't forget, we didn't have AI enemies in the game for at least a year after the launch, perhaps even more. One thing I think that's really interesting for them is the way they've priced it. So they've gone for an early access price of £16.75 UK sterling, which is an under 20 quid price for this game. I think is very reasonable and very, very accessible, which is really cool.
When you see the visuals, especially like Sea of Thieves again has got a distinct visual style, which is you would imagine a bit easier to develop compared to, and easier on hardware as well. Whereas this looks fantastic in the video that I saw, at least. It seems like a great price.
No, for sure. And actually, this is a game that before it hit early access, this is where I think I'm willing to jump in with these guys, because before it hit early access, it's had multiple rounds of either Steam demo releases or closed betas. They've iterated before even early access even dropped, and that in itself, the roadmap that they've announced has, or it's done by chapters, like I said, rather than seasonal updates. I just think they've given this time the right amount of time to let this thing cook, and I think it's showing. It's showing in the deep dive footage that we're seeing here. We're seeing so much more variation from the first gameplay we saw over a year ago, and they've also said as well that many of the things that are going to be in the roadmap are things that are going to be iterated on even further. They just haven't announced them yet. There's a lot of stuff still in the background that they're just not willing to commit to yet. And I like the restraint of that. I like the fact that we're not seeing absolutely everything that's going to be coming until they're ready to talk about it. It's a really great show of restraint from teams that can sometimes perhaps jump the gun on over-promising features or trying to deliver beyond their scope.
Yeah, what I really liked about the roadmap is, and it talks to the point that you just said. There's things that are in the roadmap that are just things that are in the game, but they're going to improve. Like they're going to completely rework some mechanics that they've already got in the game based on feedback that people have already given, as opposed to they launch the game and then it's like, oh shit, we didn't realize that this bit was crap and no one told us until we launched, and then we'll sort that out in 12 months time when we've got all the post-release content out the way that we've committed to, and all the whatever, the cosmetics and all the sort of stuff you get with like seeing their priorities based on player feedback already so early in the roadmap, because they are quite early, the things they want to rework. I think it's just really gives you confidence in the developers that they're sort of going to look after the community that invest in early access.
And this is not a big team. This is not some mega publisher that's putting this thing together. It's a small independent studio that is delivering, I think, on a big gap. We've seen there was a title recently from Focus Home called Void Crew that I tried in early access and found it was actually very, very complex. It kind of dug into the weeds a little bit like No Man's Sky does, in terms of like the different mineral types and sort of formulas and things like that. They went a little bit more sort of simulation rather than it being sort of like a co-op experience like this is. I think they've struck a nice balance too between it being sort of like, lots of upgrade trees and resources you can mine versus just getting out there, getting into the world and doing a mission. Just really exciting. They've confirmed that Chapter 3, which is the third part of their roadmap, the first-person pilot view, I think is what a great addition. That's going to be so cool. And a new ship as well, obviously coming in there with an expanded story. That only takes them up to Q1 2026. So that's going up to February next year, and it's dropping in September. And that's the third chapter of updates that we can expect.
The frequency of the update seems crazy compared to like Rematch. The speed that it's to get crossplay may be complex, but some of the other things in Rematch that have been a bit buggy or glitchy. There's still some glitches in there that were there at launch that haven't been fixed. So yeah, it's crazy to think they could crank all that out in a couple of quarters, but good to see.
Well, you could see also, I agree, and also you can see absolutely the scope for No Man's Sky style base building in a game like this. You can absolutely, I would not put it past them that outposts could be something we get down the line. That is not some weird insider knowledge, by the way. I'm just guessing. At
the same time, though, I think differently to Sea of Thieves. If they said we don't want to put outposts in because we're worried it will take the game down a more like a survival route or in a different direction, I would respect them for that.
Yep.
And if they want to keep it more grounded in just your ship combat and ground exploration and stuff, the Sea of Thieves stuff about we don't want AI enemies and stuff, that was all just there's no real logic behind locking that stuff away compared to taking it into being able to mine or build bases or have other players in the game. Is a fundamental shift. So
yes,
but it will be interesting. There's so much scope, but it will be interesting to see if they decide to go down that route or keep it kind of focused.
For sure. And I think in either scenario I'd be happy. If they decide to just double down on their current vision, great. If we see that as an addition because it's been it had a great response and there's enough demand there to justify that investment of development time, then great too. I'd actually look at something like that I'd want it to be less survival or sort of like a wave-based thing, like you often see, like, you know, base building to defend the base. I'd actually quite like it from a role-playing perspective, just because I can see myself really getting immersed in this world and wanting to. I mean, you see the shots here in the video of like them cooking up pizza and sitting down and eating it, or like playing football in like a sort of what looks like a kind of hub area where you launch missions from. So there is an element of that, I think, already there. But I like the idea too of sort of really diving in from the role playing angle of this. I can see myself, you know, doing my Riker's lean while playing and sort of like, you know, really getting into the characters and the interaction in this thing.
Yeah, there's ways to introduce stuff. Like you could imagine if they do introduce other players, there'd be like a star base that you go to, as we've seen in other games, and you can show your ship off to people, and there's no combat, but you can just see other people in the star base, and then you all go off and do your own single player or co-op stuff. Yeah, I mean, given how good it looks, I think the world is their oyster really with what they can do with the game. It feels like it's going to be a success.
Well, we certainly hope it is, because this has been something we've had our eye on for quite a while now, and I'm
out next week.
Out next week, yeah, in early access across Xbox and PC. No crossplay yet, but I would imagine if this finds enough of an audience, that would be an easy fix for them, or at least certainly to add to a roadmap that's looking pretty busy. To be fair, they've got a lot cooking between now and end of February. Technically, would be the end of their roadmap, 2026. So you'd expect, I think, a 1.0 launch in, you know, within that first maybe half of next year. I think that would be kind of a reasonable assumption. Cannot wait to see how this one lands. And we'll certainly be trying to sneak in. We'll certainly have more some coverage on Burly Media, but also just as a live stream. I think it'll be an easy win for us to jump on this. Now, speaking of live streams, Mike and I are going to close out the show this evening playing once again. We're going to be fighting for democracy in Helldivers 2. Something we've really, really enjoyed. We're going to get ourselves set up. So we'll be back in just a moment. But up next, we'll be playing some Helldivers 2. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in so far. And we'll see you very, very shortly. folks, welcome back. We are here. Helldivers. Loving it. Have to greet each other correctly. Now, we actually managed to successfully finish a campaign on this, I believe, last time. We actually did a full mission. So we did fight the Super
Great tidings, Helldiver.
Yeah.
The substance found in the glue may be the greatest gift of freedom since the discovery
Failure.
of Element 710.
The Helldivers, braving the deepest depths of the gloom, were violently mobbed by waves of monstrous terminid mutants. Forced to fight for life and liberty, the Helldivers were unable to meet target sample numbers. Operation Righteous Reclamation will continue as long as the path of the Hive World remains open. Brilliant. So we're still trying to push these terminids back. These scum. We're gonna pop somewhere. I think we're gonna go a little bit different here, Mike. We're gonna pop over to the automatons.
Bug and bot alike.
Let's go to Tosh. We're also going to be going to level 5 difficulty.
I can dig it.
Yeah. We got this. Game with Passion. Speaking of rematch, I cannot wait for a Community Games rematch session. Yes, that is the next one on the cards for sure. We will get there. What's going on here?
Initiating FTL jump to the Tarsh system.
Going to Tosh, baby. Warp speed.
Yeah.
Definitely an aesthetic going on in our games right now. Like across like Helldivers 2, we got Jump Space coming up. We're gonna go Arc Raiders, which has sci-fi elements too. It's we're looking good. We're looking strong. Flying gunships patrol the battlefield. Oh god. Now you ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. I fucked it.
Very late on that.
Bye.
Terrible.
I would say we start down here and we kind of just clockwise it around the map. So if I put us in here somewhere, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna need to remove my Burly Bird logo, which is always in the way. So there we go. Got some big old enemies on this one, so I think it's got to be the KG, and I think I'm going to take a rail cannon this time as well, which is a very powerful orbital strike. I'm going to go Quasar Cannon, so I've unlocked this thing. It's like like an energy bolt charge. Nice. It's like an energy RPG, but it's on a heat sink rather than an ammo, so it's a really good one for like these guys. We're fighting robots in this one. And then I might take shield generator as well, just in case we come under heavy fire. I want to have that ready to go.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Diving in, Helldiver.
Wow, I love the difference in environment.
Yeah, the lighting looks amazing on this one. If you've got a weapon, now's the time to call it in.
Support weapon inbound.
Why didn't they just send me with it in the first place?
If I can carry it on my back now I've landed, surely it's in my ODST pod. Looks like we've been granted a recoilless rifle as another option. Have you got that as well in your list?
Yes.
Because I didn't pack that as in my loadout, so that must be something you've just given us extra provision. So we can swap. That would obviously take up your machine gun and or my quasar cannon slot.
Yeah.
So we only want to pull the trigger on that if we sort of run out of ammo or we need something quickly. I've not been to a world that looks like this before. Sort of slightly, what kind of, like a dingy swamp. It's really got like a cool aesthetic to it. So we're basically, the automatons are these sort of very Terminator-like robots, and we're on level 5 now, so we're going to start getting some big enemies. That will require our heavy weaponry for sure. We're basically screwing up their stockpile of resources. We're going to circle around the map and systematically take them out.
100 meters.
We're 100 meters out from the first objective. I'm in a slow bush. Oh, hello. Big boy pants over here. Ah!
Oh, I don't like enemies that can fire at us.
Oh yeah, these guys can shoot. So we're going to be using cover a lot more in this. That's why I've got my shield generator. If we see those hulking enemies, those big guys, they will come up to you and try and flamethrower you in the face. So you have to create distance, hit them in the back. Explosive weaponry is really good. Your machine gun, actually, if you hit their weak spot on their back, that does really well. Alright, coming up on the objective. I've got some enemies, I think, to the left.
Northwest.
Putting a grenade on these guys. I missed. I stuck it.
Whoa. What was that?
The AT-ATs, we need to shoot them in the legs, by the way.
Okay.
Because they're armoured from the front. Ooh. Are you still alive? Nope, you're fine. See if we got some samples over here. Yeah, got a sample. So we'll start getting these now, the rare samples, which are worth more. You can get more upgrades with them. Because we've upped the difficulty slightly. There's a tower here that I might nuke.
Okay.
Those cannons on it are lethal. So I'm going to try and just put a nuke on it and see if that takes it out. Yeah, there we go. Ah. Oh, we got a big boy!
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
I got eviscerated. I respect your restraint for not doing a dive off of that rooftop just then.
Do I need to get to you, or are you coming
No,
back in?
you have to reinforce me with a stratagem, so you do it with your menu.
Oh.
You'll see a I forget what it's called. Reinforcements, I think. There you go. I've got to retrieve my weapon now because that thing's got my quasar cannon.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Helldiver, reporting to the front.
Oh, shit.
I want to call in a shield generator.
Ah,
Shit. This is not good.
I keep getting killed by fire.
Reinforcing.
My guns seem pretty ineffective against these.
Ah. Yeah, a lot of them are armored. You've got to kind of hit their weak spots, hit around their shields. As you can see, they can walk inside the shield generator. It doesn't stop them from coming in. Yeah, but it just stops them from taking fire elsewhere. Try and grenade this one. Hopefully that will take him out. Come on. Nice. Oh. Your machine gun here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've still got Big Boy Pants McGee there.
I know.
I might try and... Because that recoilless rifle will be good. It's just it's a one use. That's the problem. I'm going to try and rail cannon it. See if I can get him.
Orbital strike.
Orbital strike incoming.
That'll do it.
On the right.
Yeah, good spot. Ah! On my left. Ah! Yeah, they're using... Some of these guys are using incendiary rounds.
I know. That's what's getting me. Ah, fuck.
Stim and or dive on the floor, and that will help reduce the effect. I'm on their flank. One's on me. Ah! Yeah, nice. Good flank. Nice.
This is going badly.
This is what... It's a tough time. For democracy? Ah. I'm going to grab my quasar cannon, because I had my... I'll need that for the big boys. Going to call in a resupply.
Throwing supply beacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the recoilless rifle's good because it's a very powerful self-guided rocket. It's just it's a one use.
On your right? Sorry, on your left.
Yeah.
Sorry, reloading.
Yeah. No worries. Gonna chuck a grenade on him. Backing up.
Ah.
You'll never destroy our way of life.
He's down. I love that they wiggle and keep firing.
I know. Quite off-putting.
God, he took that like a champ.
Yeah.
There
What's
we
his
go.
weak spot, that one?
It's the fact that his shield doesn't fully cover him, so you just have to be really accurate where you're firing. Like
it's
it's
bouncing off.
yeah. Oh shit, they're calling in reinforcements. If I see the dropship, I'll try and take it out.
Okay.
Here we go. Targeting. Oh man, just took it. I put a I put a KG in there. Get out of there. I got absolutely riddled. As I was throwing the KG, one of them put a grenade on me, and it was like an incendiary grenade. So I just got absolutely mashed. I'm eating reinforcements right now.
How many did you get?
It's up in the top left. You get 7 left. That's a team reinforcement.
Point me.
We've already used 3, I guess. Yeah, target the legs.
Yeah.
There you go. Then the pilot falls out. You can also get round those guys and shoot them from the side. Oh, we've got a Hulk firebomber. Shield generator incoming.
Where do we shoot this one?
In the back, primarily. I'll see if I can get round him. Ooh, run! God.
Stuck in a crater.
I got you. Stand by.
Reinforcing.
I'm going to call in that recoilless rifle. Because I haven't got my quasar cannon right now. I lost it earlier. I keep getting the code wrong.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
When you're panicking trying to do that, it's stressful. Like, especially if you're under fire.
Where have you gone? Ah, shit. I can get up to you from here.
I'm just around the corner, I think. Bringing the party to you.
Yeah.
Oh! Targeting with the RPG. By the way, you shooting through the flames of that looks so awesome, by the way.
I know, I'm basically doing nothing.
Is it down?
Yeah.
Amazing. So, one thing that's quite an interesting mechanic is I can... you can pick up this backpack that I'm wearing, and you essentially are my ammo, and then you load me up, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, because the thing is, my reload... I actually didn't realise that... So, the recoilless rifle has more shots than I thought. It's a single shot, but you can refuel it with the ammo pack on your backpack. But when I do it, it takes forever.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, if I can drop this, I actually don't know how to drop something once I've picked it up. I don't think I can. I'll call in another one, and then you'd have an ammo pack, basically, rather than picking up the gun. So you still have your machine gun. I missed. Well, you could then like essentially refuel me quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game of Passion will still be playing Rematch at some point. Absolutely, that is the plan. FTW, not a problem. Check out the podcast. It'll be on the VOD version. We're just ending the show with some Helldivers right now. Thank you for jumping into chat. It's good to see you. Okay, let's try and push up into this base. I think my stuff is here. Yeah. Ah! Couple of piddlers. I'm gonna nuke that.
Sending in an eagle.
Delivering payload.
We got reinforcements incoming.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
Well, that's that
It's
done.
like our upgrade is where we can just extract now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh,
man.
shit, there's loads of them. We're gonna struggle.
Yeah, let's back up. Keep going. Ah! The seeing the fire go over our heads is so awesome. Putting down another shield. Ah! Keep pushing this way. We got a big boy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Ah, it took too long to fucking get up from my dive.
Got it.
Hold on.
FTW, no worries, buddy. That's all good. It's just lovely to have you jump into chat. It's always good to see you. I'm stuck in a slow bush.
To the zone.
Yeah. I just took some trace around it. Ah! Oh, we have a significant number of enemies on our right. There's a massive conglomerate. I'm chucking a nuke in there. It's my solution for everything.
How many of those do you get?
It has to refuel now.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Worth it.
Yep, absolutely.
Someone trying to rearm.
Calling down fortification.
Shield generator is up, just to give us a bit of extra support. Oh, big boy in close. Oh! Oh God! He just walked. He just walked into the shield and absolutely murked me. Jesus. Furiously typing. Oh! Taking phaser fire.
Request approved.
Sorry, not a good place for you to come in.
No, it's alright. I've gone as far left as I can without going out of bounds.
Ready to liberate.
Oh, I broke my ankles.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission
Oh
area.
man, we're right on the cusp here. Let's keep circling around. Nice. Crucial. Put your rail cannon over there as well. The rail cannon targets the biggest enemy as well, which is a really handy mechanic. You can just sort of lob it and forget, and it will target wherever the biggest threat is in its immediate area. Oh, you got some health? Ah, on the left.
Ah, they're everywhere.
Changing eyes!
Covering.
Canister's empty. Reloading!
Need to call the Quasar cannon back in. Actually, I might go for that recoilless rifle. That was working quite well, actually. We'll just sort out the backpack issue. We need to head south towards this base. That's our next objective.
South, 100 meters. Sending in an eagle!
Sending them a present. I've pissed them off. Nice.
Big boy.
Ah, yeah. Big boy's in real close.
One, they're flanking us as well.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Go, go, go. Ah! Okay, my recoilless.
That doesn't look good.
My RPG's coming in. Literally like 3 seconds and I can call another one in. If we... Ah! Got him.
Nice.
Right. Can you grab the backpack from this when it comes in? And you'll be able to basically... You can like attach yourself to me. Like you press X and like you're on my back. I'll grab the rifle.
Oh, yeah.
So now... is there a prompt you can do with me right now?
I think I'm following you or something. It's moving me automatically.
Oh, okay. Nice. Doobie-doobie-doo. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. So, I mean, let's try. I'm gonna fire one just to get rid of it. Yeah, did you see that? You did like you've instantly reloaded me. So, here we go. Nice. And then it should disconnect you, like that, when I switch my weapon. So I'm now back into rocket mode. And you can then reattach. Ah!
Not if I get shot, unfortunately.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, God.
That was hilarious. But that's how we do it. That's if we see a big enemy, let's just like go together like that so you can do the quick reloads.
Yeah.
Otherwise we'll just obviously stay separate, otherwise we'll just become a giant target.
Deploying reinforcements.
I can't see because of the camera view, Mike. How are we doing for time?
Where's the timer?
Top right corner somewhere, there'll be a timer. Covering fire. Oh, they might not. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh, God.
Oh, I died again. Thanks, FTW. Saving Democracy. Gonna ride and watch from the beginning. Take it easy. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, do check it out. We've got a nice lean show. Nice and efficient. Some good back and forth covering our headlines. Oh, Jesus. This is a tough time. We're going to reinforce. We've got 3 reinforcements left. Soon to be 2.
Yeah.
We need to retrieve the backpack. We need to go back over and see if we can find that somewhere. Oh, it's
Dead straight away, almost.
yeah, I know. Ah!
Go over there.
I haven't got any of my RPGs or anything right now. Ah!
Changing ice.
Watch your step in here. There's a minefield.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh, leave me alone.
So Mike, there's a hell bomb I can call in. You get to me.
I'm around about, yeah.
Okay. I'm calling in the hell bomb. Mike, when I launch this thing, we're going to have to hard Brexit out of here, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to go west. I'm activating the hell bomb.
Do it.
Oh, I'm taking... Oh! Oh no, they took out the hell bomb.
Oh, shit.
I couldn't set it
I
off.
was relying on that. I've run off.
Ah! Nice.
Requesting air support.
Well, that was a little close. Apologies. Ah! Oh, man.
Thin them out at all.
Ah!
Out of stims.
I haven't got any stims left. Right, calling in a resupply.
Calling down supplies.
I forget how I do it to you.
Ah!
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
There you go. He's down. Resupply here.
Democracy needs me.
Ah, I didn't want
Yeah, what we need to do to destroy that base, we need to get in there, call in the hell bomb, activate it, and then get out of there. Because it's a massive, it's bigger than my nuke. The hell bomb is the biggest bomb in the game. So, if we circle round, I'm going to try and activate it once we've cleared the area, and then we've just got to book it out of there.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh shit, there's a big boy here. Several big boys here. Oh man.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Oh! Oh, there's my stuff.
Recoilless rifle backpack.
Okay, have you got that now?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, he took that well. Another one on the hill.
Come in.
Okay. Nice one. I've got the recoilless rifle. I mean, you could technically... Oh, no, you've got your machine gun, haven't you? No, stick with it.
I haven't at the moment.
I was going to say, you could pick up my quasar cannon and use that as a weapon. As a special. Potentially.
Okay.
That's there. And you press and hold it and it charges up for about 3 seconds and then fires.
Okay.
We need to get in here, call in the hell bomb, and then we're clear. Oh, there's so many of them in there. I'm going to send in an initial nuke.
Sending in an eagle.
Coming in hot.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Lovely.
Objective critical stratagem available.
I'm getting the code wrong because I'm panicking.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Hell bomb's on its way in. We just need to hold it for a second.
On your left.
Yeah. Okay, I'm activating the hell bomb.
Hell bomb arm.
It's done. Run!
Oh, I fell off the...
Oh no!
One step closer to mission completion.
Damn it.
Reinforcing.
Come on. There we go. Whoa. We need to get your backpack retrieved so you can reload me, because I haven't got any ammo. There you go, it's just there. Can you give me a little cheeky? Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I think I cancelled that.
Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd already done it once.
Reloading you.
There you go. Right, we've done that objective. We did it. Right.
Tagging map.
Some on the right. I'm going to keep moving.
200 meters.
Yeah.
Got high stakes of this. I only put us up one difficulty. Oh, there's some significant popo in here. Yeah, good shout. Nice. I'll get the other one. Reload if you can.
How do you reload it?
Reload me. I mean,
Oh, sorry.
the quasar cannon just cools down. Yep, I've got it. I'm good. There you go.
On your right.
Shit. Thank you. Ah! Ah!
I need stim.
Whoa.
Found something.
Got some requisition slips over here.
Clinton discovered median outpost. Clinton died. Clinton died. Clinton
Yeah,
died.
exactly, yeah. Clint John is no longer with us. Got some samples.
Relentless this one.
Yeah. And it's level 5. This is level 5 of 10 levels. Now, I'm slightly concerned by the red pings on my radar. I press the touchpad. And there are many men. What's this guy doing?
Tactical asset near your position.
Oh, there are all the men.
Out of stims.
I'm going to call it another resupply.
Doing supply beacon.
I need a reload. Reload me.
Reloading you.
Thanks, pal. Nice. Yeah, this base is busy. Oh, I completely wasted that rocket. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Got past the shield.
Reloading you.
Legend. Another one
On your
there.
left. On your left.
Never mind.
Oh, shit.
There's a big boy.
Yeah.
There's one behind this pillar. I'm not sure if you've seen him.
Nope. Oh, we got a
East.
squad coming in here. I'll target the guy.
He's literally right there.
Yeah, I see him. I see him. Got him. Big squad behind us. North.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, man.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Ah. Not to make this too high stakes, but we have one reinforcement left.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if we can call in a hell bomb in this area. Got a shield guy here. Nice. Thank you. Just means if you come across any other big boys.
Rare sample collected.
He must be coming up on the base.
Tagging location.
Yeah, it's over here.
Can't tag that car.
Oh my lord, it is potentially very busy.
Boss, southeast.
Got one.
Calling in orbital.
Yeah, nice. And I'm gonna do a nuke on this side.
Requesting air support.
Administering freedom. Objective critical strategy.
Oh, it didn't work. I think I might have hit a tree or something.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Ah, what? Ah.
Freedom never rests.
Possibly my bad.
What happened there, though?
I think my nuke was a little closer than I anticipated. Man, this is getting busy. I don't want the backpack. I don't want the quasar cannon.
Got a backpack if you need.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'm out.
They grabbed the quasar as well.
Objective critical strategy available.
Right, I'm calling in the hell bomb. If I can learn to type. Ah!
In a hell bomb.
Oh shit, so many of them.
Hoping the hell bomb might mop up a little bit. I'm going to activate it.
Engaging terminal.
Ah, you're gonna get
Oh,
killed.
no!
Drop ship.
Fuck! Shit! Ah!
Get out of there!
Getting
Oh,
out of
there's
there.
more over here!
I backed up! Oh, I see you. I'm coming around to you. Run, Helldiver. Ah! Oh!
Oh, they're right on us.
Ah! I think I'm out of stims. Yep, calling in a resupply.
Keep falling back.
Yeah.
Ah.
I shouldn't have called in the
do I-
resupply there, because I won't be able to
Oh.
get him. We've got to get that ammo.
I've got one in there.
Oh shit, there's a big boy.
Heavy. Southeast.
I'm out of reloads for you now.
Okay, I will I'll call another one in. Nice. Calling in a fresh rifle and backpack.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
What does our timer say in the top right?
I don't have a timer in the top right.
Oh, okay, I must be making it up.
I don't
There's
seem to
a
have a
fresh
timer
backpack here.
Okay,
Ah!
out on the left.
Yep. Oh, in close. Nice, good shot. Let's see if we can circle around this base. Follow me.
Ah, fuck, wrong mate.
Coming to you.
Got nowhere to go.
I see him.
Nice.
Right, let's circle around this way. We'll go around and attack the base from the west. We're going to head to... Ah! Nice.
You got any stims spare?
Yes, I do. Stand by.
No diver.
Ah, two big boys.
Yeah. Ah!
How are we still alive?
Yes, I don't know. Oh, I'm going to struggle now. I'm putting a nuke in there. Going to go Hail Mary.
Do it.
Come on, 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 come on.
Glitching on rocks.
Are we still alive? This is
No.
ridiculous. Oh, no! Okay, I'm going to head towards the south. I'll reinforce you this way. I'm lobbing you in front of me, so you'll hopefully by the time I get there, you should be on your way back. That's one down. Right, I'm approaching the base from the other angle. We could come in this way and see if we can... I'll call in a hell bomb again.
Yeah.
Dropships. Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Hell bomb incoming. Just seen a dropship dropping some off over where we were before. Alright, I'm activating the hell bomb. Prepared to get clear.
Hell bomb armed.
Go!
Clear the area.
Some of it.
Ah!
I need stim.
That'll do it. That'll do, pig. Thank you very much. Resupplying over here.
Calling down supply.
Sending down equipment package.
Oh shit, it's a massive boy.
Heavy.
I haven't got any rocket ammo.
On the left.
Ah! Stim, stim, stim! Oh, I ran out of stims! Oh no!
Oh god.
Ah!
Calling in orbital.
Yes, do it, do it, do it!
Funding approved.
Absolutely. That's great.
Request approved.
Oh!
Reinforcements have been launched.
Are you coming in as well, or is it just me?
Just you?
Oh, Christ. Okay. Oh, okay. Ow. Oh, God. I landed in front of one. Okay. Right. I'm gonna extract. Mission's gonna end in 2 minutes, and then at the end of that 2-minute countdown, the extraction will automatically be called, and I can't call it any more stratagems. You, however, will auto-reinforce in 1 minute and 18 seconds, so you could come back in.
Is that what happened to you there? You auto reinforced?
Yes, it hit the... we have no more manual reinforcements that we can call in, but if you survive long enough, and with timer, you can come back in. If I die now, before that minute is up, it's mission failure.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have nuked myself if I knew you would have come back.
I didn't think I would, because I saw 0 as reinforcements. I thought we were done.
Yeah.
That was so effective as well as a strategy. Like, you just removed him from life. It was great. Oh, I'm knackered.
I don't know why I can't see the mission time on mine. Oh, there it is.
Requires firepower.
We've done one of the 4 objectives. Got a quasar cannon over here. You should be back in the next 20 seconds. Assuming I don't walk into one with a flamethrower.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Nice. Oh shit, yeah, I need to actually get you back in before the timer's done.
Reinforcing.
So you don't
See, how come you just came down automatically?
Because you were dead. And there was one reinforcement left. Calling in a shield generator.
Fortification.
I can't call in anything else, that's it. Oh, resupply!
Destroyer leaving low orbit.
There you go.
Emergency
I
extraction
snuck a resupply in there as well.
Nice.
This is it now.
Sample collected.
Oh, I didn't call in the resupply. Stingy.
Oh, I saw it coming in. I thought it was coming in.
Where's the actual extraction point? Here we go. So up this ramp. This is where we want to be. I just realized that shield generator was not well placed. I was panicking.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
So far, so good. I haven't seen anyone yet. I managed to call in my quasar cannon, so I have got a heavy weapon.
Yeah, nice.
only got one stim though, which is a tough time.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
I can see trees getting crushed over here.
Oh yeah, I can see where you're looking because of your green laser. Okay.
Yeah, I can see him coming.
Yeah. Let's see if I can head him off. That'll do it. I've enraged the horde.
They're over here now.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
A couple of piddlers down there. Ah!
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Still some more incoming, I think. Yep.
ETA T-minus 10
Oh,
seconds.
he's going to send a flare up. You can interrupt those enemies when they do that. If you see the red going round them, you can stop them from shooting the flare in the air. But you only have like a 3-second window to do it. Watch the landing.
Landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Watch where you're standing. I mean, just don't fucking run me over.
Yeah, look where I am.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart.
Let's get out of here.
20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. You have escaped.
Well, that was cinematic.
Yeah.
Well, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to the latest episode of System Link. You can find the video on demand version up on YouTube right now, and the audio version will be up ASAP. You can find us at Burly Media at Facebook, Instagram, Threads, as well as YouTube, Podbean, and Spotify. And you can also join our Discord community as well. Mike, where can the lovely folks here find you?
You can find me at theXboxGuide.com and at theXboxGuide on Threads and Blue Sky.
Amazing. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.